Good day everyone, this is Angela May P. Manuel, a BSIT-3B BPO, and to this video I'll be showing to you the steps on doing the data preprocessing. First, we need to insert column next to symptoms for naming symptoms, and we use the formula, this formula. The use of proper is to capitalize the first letter of each word. Next is the double quotation and the comma inside of it. The use of this symbol is to organize the data with the proper spaces and comma. And lastly is the end symbol. This symbol combines the data in one cell. Next, we insert function code in our workbook, and we encoded this code. The use of function code that we create in our workbook helps us to remove the duplicate data. Using the remove dupe words formula, it allows us to remove the same entry in our data. After we remove the duplicate data in the second symptoms column, we can now copy the column where we remove the duplicates, then right-click and then paste special to the first symptoms column, then delete the second symptoms column. And this is now the combined and deleted the same entry in the symptoms column. Next, we use the formula proper again to capitalize the data in the doctor's illness diagnosis column. After the doctor's illness diagnosis, we combine the prescribe 1, prescribe 2, and prescribe 3 using this formula. And then we do the process to the rest of the data in the column. Then remove again the duplicate data using the remove dupe words formula. Then copy the column where you remove the duplicates, then right-click, and then paste special in the left column, then delete the previous column. And lastly, we combine the treatment and control 1 and treatment and control 2 just like what we do in the previous steps. And these are the steps that we do in data preprocessing the data 2017 cases.
We can now see the data, statistics, charts, and more details about our data set connected to the respiratory. And this is the statistics of our data. Chat bar, type of illness. As you can see, the blue one is communicable disease and the red one is non-communicable disease. In our data, the communicable disease is greater than or more than the non-communicable disease, which is estimate the communicable disease is 7,000 plus, while the non-communicable disease is 5,500 plus.
In this part, based on the chart bar, is about the illness using the bar chart style. It shows that the communicable disease type of illness is 7,000 above, and the non-communicable disease type of illness is at 5,500 above.
Hello, good morning. This is Annalyn R. Nicolas from BSIT-3B BPO, and today I will be showing the interpretation of the results of the modeling. As you can see in the picture, we have truly identified the various graphs and visual representation of the dataset. We can now add a decision tree to our design. We also include the operator of set role so that we may use different attributes to create. And next, as you can see in the graph, there are two categories of collected data. There are either ASN acute upper respiratory infection or hypertension. In this slide, we can see the graph of prescribed medicines and graph of symptoms.
Good day everyone, I'm Renato Manuel, a BSIT student and 3B BPO. And for this video, I will be explaining the graph of symptoms. Graph of symptoms. For the graph of symptoms, we have an equal ground around all the data presented, but a majority of cases show that cough, colds, redness of eyes, and fever are major issues, as well as fever, dizziness, chest pain, and weight loss are another problem. And for the last graph here, we are shown that various treatment and control of the illnesses For non-communicable diseases, a simple Lasortan maintenance and healthy lifestyle should be able to cure their diseases. But for communicable diseases, the best way to help against the diseases are simple hand washing, cover your mouth and nose, eye drops, cold compress, bed rest, plenty of fluids, and refer to expert.
To convert text to binary, the formula that we use is text to bin. To get the assigned binary equivalent, use the formula equals text to bin A2. Before we proceed to the next, let me explain first the formula text to bin. Text to bin means convert the text into binary. The close and open parenthesis in the formula that has A2 represents the cell selected. As you can see, the binary is too long, so that the next step is to shorten the binary equivalent into 8 numbers. The formula that we use is left open and close parenthesis B2 8. The use of this formula is to shorten the binary equivalent. B2 represents the cell selected and the number 8 is the number that you want to display from the long binary equivalent. After you input the formula, the output will become 8 numbers only. For the next step, repeat the procedure and use the same formula.